I'm gonna just say that people really got divine feminine messed up. You're trying to make somebody live your life so you can live theirs is very delusional. Like, you can't start over. Like, no, none of that. It's like, it's different. Like, I don't know what's to whatever this person thought was gonna happen, or, you know, because by you having outer body experiences naturally, this person learned how to do outer body experience, and they tried to Freaky Friday you. I mentioned this months ago and I didn't understand what it was talking about. Your mom tried to Freaky Friday with you, did whatever in your body, or did this, that, and the third. Like, so maybe she switched back and forth. And that's why you don't remember things, how she explains it, but there's or something. But because your body is like naturally, I guess was naturally doing this, doing, like, I don't know. It caused you, like, as you got older, like, it naturally reset or whatever. So your energy was always going to come back to itself because that's what it naturally did, no matter where it was at. Like, you never entered a person's body. You were having that outer body experience to control your emotions because your mom was coming at you crazy or trying to make stuff happen, but you had been warned. And you coming from your mama, it really blew your mind because it's like, you know how this person really truly feel behind the scenes, but you don't know the purpose of why this person is doing it because you have nothing to do with what this person has been through because you didn't cause it. So it's like, I can't, like, I don't know what to tell you because I've never been in your situation. So it's like, in order to heal your mama, you have to go through what she actually went through in order for her to be healed. All while benefiting from the situation because she could claim your blessings because this and the third, blah, 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 try to get you to manipulate or try to get you to hand it over, saying that she could keep it. So it became a automatic habit or automatic response. So when it's time for you to make choices because your mama wasn't able to make that choice, that's when she takes over, like it switches or whatever, and she causes you to make decisions. But whole time it's not you making that decision, it's her, like how she manipulated you your whole life and this and the third and was projecting onto you and all type of stuff like that and saying, well, how would you feel if you was in this situation and all that stuff like that and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I could put you in that situation and then getting greedy or getting attached to being able to do other things because at the time you didn't understand because you were young and you were a baby, you were this and the third, but you was communicating with your mom just like your daughter was communicating with you before you gave birth to your daughter. Then you gave birth to your daughter and your daughter was communicating with you, telling you which direction to go, this and the third, or blah, 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 blah. Exposing these karmic family members. That's why they're trying to prolong you getting your kids back because they know that when you get your kids back, all hell gonna break loose. And whatever happened to your kids is gonna happen to them. Just the same as whatever happened to you is happening to them. Your family. New beginning. And then they're gonna feel like shit because the things that you were trying to do, like you knew the actions that were taken and you knew who made those actions, but instead of taking revenge or whatever the case may be, you let that shit go and you stop dealing with them because you're not with that fake. You're not with being fake or phony or trying to be petty or tit for tat with nobody. So you will lead them where they at and have them deal with their own shit. But because you're able to put perspective on things, they have to come to you and try to help. But they'll ask you for help without asking you for help. And they'll try to beat around the bush and say, oh, well, such and such is da 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 da. And it's like, oh, yeah, well, you tell them do this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Because they feel like if it was coming for them, you wouldn't help them, or trying to, like, a bunch of scammers, like real life, like in all aspects. And also, you wasn't going to anybody looking for direction. You already knew. But in order to heal and detach from this karmic attachment, which is your mother, because she was dealing with karma, because you went on your healing journey to be better for your kids, and the way that you were taught, you said that you weren't going to do that for your kids, and you treated your kids differently. You didn't hold them accountable for the shit that you went through as a child, because it was exposing to whoever she has this animosity with, but tried to put the blame on Divine Feminine and fuck up Divine Feminine life, because if the truth came out, she knew, you feel me? But if that's your end goal, you just don't want to do it yourself. Why the fuck are you fighting to stay alive to fuck up somebody else's life because they exposed the shit that you did to them so that they could heal to be a better parent for their children? You sound dumb. You shouldn't have lied to motherfuckers. You shouldn't have tried to put motherfuckers in perspective. You feel me? And then if you would have just held a cool booty, bitch, you could have been somewhere sitting up, not having to work or nothing. You have a talented ass child that you didn't pay attention to. Fuck is you talking about? Because you, like, come on now. And the reason why you weren't able to do it, talking about, yeah, you've been talking about doing this for years upon years, is because motherfuckers was blocking. Just like this masculine want this karmic to stop cock blocking, y'all need to stop blocking Divine Feminine's destiny so she could get where she need to go, so the world could be a better place. And it was all for her kids. Y'all thought giving Divine Feminine kids was gonna slow her down. It woke her up, stupid. And so what? It's for the better. It's just that now you're not gonna be here to receive it or see it because you sided with the wrong motherfucker because you saw this, that, and the third. Like, what? And people will realize when you get into your position, you're going to still do what you said you was going to do, because it's not about the connection that you have with people. It's about a bigger perspective of making the world a better place. And because you have children that are going to have to grow and live and all type of stuff like that, that's why you're doing it. You're helping people heal so they don't think that way, so your kids won't have to worry about being in competition with nobody or bad things happening to them, because wanting people to be able to be free and be themselves without being judged and all types of stuff like that. So if you spread the word and make people see, like, you know, yeah, no. Final connect. So instead of you trying to get even with these people, you took a different route, and you didn't add fuel. You tried to put it out. You tried to diffuse the situation. An image, something about your image, a decision, in control. talented, always a positive outcome, and spiritual awareness. And it's something about couples too, how they allow themselves to be used because they're in a situation and they need, you feel me, so that they can move up. But they didn't expect you to have the power that you had, and now it's backfiring on them. And they're trying to accept the situation by saying so, da 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 da, and all that type of stuff like that. But why are you giving up so early? A strong protection of kids.